name is Nightfire Ox. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, then welcome. Tonight, we have Kubera. In case we have forgotten, Kubera has been moved from Saturday to Thursdays. Originally, so a little bit of an update. Originally, we weren't going to have Kubera. I was going to be out of town. And then something came up, and they didn't need me anymore. So I rescheduled Eleceed for Friday. But then something else came up, and I'm going to be gone again tomorrow. So no Eleceed like it was originally planned. I'm still working on getting the not remakes. Well, the makeup episodes out. We'll probably have about 2 makeups for Kubera and 3 or 4 for Eleceed. Eleceed, unfortunately, has been a little bit neglected because Fridays are also sometimes a very hard day for me to stream on. But we're going to get it out eventually. Another update, the Omniscient reader, how does it hold? Is not up today. I'm not sure. It should still be up sometime this week yet. When I got off last night, I went to go film it, and I got a call, and I got stuck in the call for about an hour and a half, and then I went to bed. So I didn't get a chance to actually do it. And the last update is about solo leveling. I don't know if you guys here on the Kubera stuff watched my solo leveling stuff. But I think I may have found a little bit of a workaround. So, the quarrel with Tappy Tunes was that they didn't want me showing me reading their stuff. It doesn't seem that they care that I talk about it, like my review was never targeted, nothing like that. So, what I'm thinking about doing for the YouTube stuff is you'll still have to come to Twitch to watch me react live. But I'm thinking what I will do is make a reaction on YouTube. And we just talk about the different episodes and what I thought. Kind of like mini reviews. And, but we won't. It'll just be pictures of maybe 1 or 2 pictures that were in that episode that won't show any words or anything like that. It'll just be like for visual effect, and we'll just talk about the stuff. I think as long as I do that, it should be okay to do, because I wouldn't actually be showing any copyright content. It would just be me reviewing. And I think as long as I'm putting it in the way of a review, it's fine. So, I'm not too sure about that yet, but that's kind of where I'm at. And it won't be, I'll try to make it an every week thing, but it may be like the Omniscient Reader, how does it hold? It may be a bi-weekly thing. Or maybe a once a month thing. I don't know. Solo leveling, I'm still just a little bit nervous about putting any kind of content about it on YouTube. But like I said, they didn't say anything about my review, so I think as long as I'm reacting to it in a review style, it should be okay. So, with that being said, let's get the music back on, and let's read some Kubera. That's what you guys are here for. So, you were saying that I will find out about it soon, so I should just let it go for now? Sorry, for some reason I thought this was Kubera talking. Well, give me 1 sec. Okay. I can say yes since you are offering me the money, along with it not being a bad deal for me. But But are you aware of the fact that your reputation is not so good amongst some high rankers? You disappeared for 3 years after all. I don't know what you were up to. You should be careful. I know that you are not a bad person, since I've known you since we were little. You should know that some people are still talking about your involuntary homicides by magic accident. So we're getting a little bit more into Asha here and what happened. I think this is the first time they've directly come out and said that it was a homicide, involuntary, but that something magically happened that killed people. So, that's very interesting. However, it's not been revealed the specifics behind it. Excuse me, priest. Did you say there was another magician visiting the temple? Oh, yes. The second-ranking magician, Claude Yui, is here. Why would he come here? Especially when Renhala was surrounded by Suros. I heard the number of Suros have decreased considerably, especially since the second day of the 12th month, when the Suros have moved to attack Atira, and was killed by Mr. Kasich and God Agni. Oh, I guess you don't know about God Agni, since we received the news last night. One Last God, Kubera, Season 2, Chapter 18. So this is not just a Atira thing, this is like a worldwide thing about people knowing about Agni. Oh my. I think I almost need to fly in order to cross this. I think it will be easier to cross this if we went towards the Temple of Chaos. But we can't do that since that will take us outside the closed space. We have no choice but to cross here. Well, no problem. Since my bracelet's on, this will be a piece of cake. Hey, Yuda, can you do this? Maybe I should carry you over. Really? Then I will go first. Go first, I'll follow. I missed that. Hup! Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. She lost a shoe! This shoe looks a lot different from this shoe. It's colored differently. Uh-oh. Feels like the jump is much lower than what I thought. Oh. It's not on. Oh gosh. Did it turn off just before I jumped? No, if I fall from here, is this because of the Chaos Temple? It's messing with the bracelet? This isn't good. Oh, of course. Oh, but that's also very dangerous for him if you think about it. Extremely dangerous. Ooh, gentle. Ah, thanks. My vigor must have run out. The bracelet turned off all of a sudden. Oh, what the? It's on again? This is out of control. I'm pretty sure it's gotta be because they're so close to the Chaos Temple. Anyway, if he didn't jump straight behind me, I would have been in great danger. Thanks. Oh. Oh, he's distracting her from it. What are you doing? Aren't you hungry? Ah, of course I am. Let's go to the temple. I think I'm seeing things due to being too hungry. Wow, it's really warm here. It was way so cold outside. I love this. But which way shall we go? There aren't any people to ask. Why is there no one out here when it's so warm? This place is only warmer than the outside, but it's still very cold compared to the inside of the temple. Got it. Oh, I see someone there. Excuse me, I would like to ask. Grab. Huh? Whoever this person is, he is not having it. Huh? You want to go that way? Don't you think would be better to ask first? Hey, Yuda. Yuda? Alright, I'm coming. Can you let go of my hand, please? Found you. Excuse me, Asha Hero. There's a person here claiming to be your party. Bang! Asha! Wow, I finally found you. Do you know how much trouble I went through to get here? I almost died. Did you? You seem too lively for someone who almost died. I will try to find a harder course for you next time. What? What do you take me for? Turn the bracelet off. You must be hungry. Would you care for something to eat? Yes! Yes, yes, yes! How to take off the bracelet? Yes, this thing, I don't remember how, but I ended up putting on this bracelet. But I should not be wearing it when it isn't even mine, so I'd better take it off. And I heard the only person who knows the secret of taking off the bracelet was the priest of Earth. Aw, poor Yuta. Always has to eat food that doesn't agree with him. So you want to take the bracelet off and give it back to the owner, huh? Yes, of course! You are a good girl. But why do you think a girl like you has the right to know the secret which has only been passed down from the priest of Earth to the next generation of priest? Like you said, it's a secret, and therefore I cannot tell you, unless you become the next priest of Earth. She does not. Is this a prelude? Is this foreshadowing? To be continued. This definitely looks like foreshadowing. Then I will be going now. Asha, did you say you also had to visit the Temple of Chaos? Why don't you just stay here for a few days to wait for the Temple of the Chaos to open? It won't be easy to climb up here again. There's something I left down below. Oh, excuse me. I'll use Hati Veyu to come up anyway, so it won't matter at all. But the other people of your party will have to climb up here again, like today. It only makes more reason to go down for me. Excuse me, priest. Claude would like to talk to you if you are done talking to Asha. Ah, I already told him no. He just won't give up. Asha, have a safe trip down. I will be off now. No, priest. Claude wants to talk to Asha as well. One Last God, Kubera, Season 2, Chapter 19, The Weapon of a God. What? The priest of Earth? How could I become the priestess? Ah! What is this? Does this mean I have to have this on for the rest of my life? No, let me see. The bracelet itself makes you stronger. Along with a few weird attacks, I can use it, so this is not so bad. And I wouldn't even have made it up here without the bracelet. Without the bracelet, I'm useless. But still, how can I keep this when it's not even mine? What should I do? Yuta, how much do you think this would cost? Do you think I can pay back the cost if I work hard? You guys must be the friends of Asha, right? Oh. Yes, where's Asha? Is she still inside? Asha wants you guys to go down first, and she has other business to take care of. What? Wow, she even wants us to go down on our own. That's so mean. It will be so much easier to go down than to come up. Anyway, you are amazing. It's very rare for someone to climb up using Hati Kubera. It was easy using the bracelet. It's okay for me to say this. I guess it's fine since I even met the priest, right? Anyone in the temple would recognize a god-level item created by God Kubera. So there's no need for you to hide it. Also, priest has already told me about it. Plus, Asha has paid the compensation for the bracelet. What? Just a sec. Did you just say god-level item of Kubera? And Asha did what? Oh my, you didn't know? The bracelet is called the Golden Knight, and it's one of the items which was created by God Kubera. And the rest of his items are kept in the underground tunnel over there. That's why it was so strong. It was God Kubera's item. But why would Asha pay for it? I was also wondering that. I have no idea. I also don't understand why she came all the way up here and paid for it, especially when there isn't any law for the stolen goods. There's no... See, this is the thing about Asha. This is why... Asha is a very mysterious person, and even the way she does things, like her logic, is mysterious. She didn't pay for the stolen goods because she was worried about it being stolen, because Asha's a pretty practical person. She doesn't care. And there is no law about stolen goods anyway. And we know that she's pretty indifferent to the laws and just abides by what's going on, at least for the most part. Because even with the halves that they were treating so horribly, she remained indifferent to it. And basically her thing was, you need to pick your battles. And this isn't the time to be picking battles. So there's nothing they could do about that, but she still paid for it because she knew, or at least in my mind, what I'm thinking. She still paid for it because she knew that Lee's cared. Kubera. Lee's. And she didn't want Lee's to feel bad about it. So by purchasing the item until the other priest retires, she's relieving the consciousness, the guilt off of Lee's. At least that's what I think. So she does these things where she can act compassionate and caring, and then other times where she can act very cold. I think maybe part of it is that she's had a very slow progression to warming up to Lee's, and we don't necessarily know why that is. We know that she doesn't seem to take well to others anyway. Maybe it has something to do with the homicide they were mentioning. So, who knows? Who knows? But I think that has something to do with it. There's no way someone who murdered 29 people and claims it to be an accident suddenly feels guilty for not paying for a bracelet. 29 people. So, we're really hearing about this story. It was preluded to before, but now we're kind of getting it, like, up in front. Hold on a minute. Let me change the music. Oh my, I shouldn't say things like this to her party. But I'm sure you already know about this. What kind of nonsense is she talking about, right? How could Asha kill 29 people? That's absurd. Yuta, if Lise and I were to fight, that's really ringing in his head. It's just staying there rent-free. Wow, how refreshing. It was easy getting down, right? We went to so many places today. The Magic Union in the morning, and the Temple of Earth, which was up so high. Well, I'm not that hungry, since I did eat all that food at the Union and Temple. But it just don't feel right skipping dinner. So I'm going to order something. Yuta, let's order some meat. Meat! Poor Yuta. Okay. Ron, what do you want? Me? Just order anything for me. What is keeping you so busy? I was looking for the name on this thing. The name? Yes, every god-level item has the name of the person who first received it engraved somewhere. Is that so? The bracelet is also a god-level item. It must be engraved on the inside. I can't find it. I was wondering why you always wear that metal bracelet, but I guess it was something special after all. Which god made it? God Kubera! Oh, really? If it's God Kubera's item, does it make you stronger and all? How did you know that? If you think about the effect of the spell, it's obvious. Plus, you are basically strong. But that bow, I can't even start to guess. Apparently, the god who made it was Vayu. So what kind of powers could it have? Teleport to you to the land where the arrow lands? Or does it create wind or something? If you think of the effect of the Vayu spells, I don't think the bow will have any offensive function. You know, that's not how you hold a bow. Zoom. What? Huh? I don't know what this is, but... To the window, Yuta! Go to the window! Don't let go! Don't let go! We have no idea what kind of effect it will have. So point that thing to somewhere where no one is around. Yuta, that way. Look at the sky. Swoosh. Phew. What a relief. Don't know what it was, but it went to the sky. Nice job, Yuta. There is no damage done at all. Swoosh. Bang. To be continued. So you have to use your teeth? That is how you fire it? Alright, this is a pretty panel here. I like this. Claude Huey. What on earth does he... Bang! Oh boy. This is coming from this way. One Last God, Kubera, Season 2, Chapter 20, The Weapon of a God. We've got multiple weapons of gods. Sneaky, sneaky. Buzz, buzz. Did you see it? I heard that it was a half-kid who did it. And his sponsor's not here. Now I'm saying that he didn't do it on purpose. I'll pay for all the repairs, so please cut him some slack. But still, we need a clear explanation. Plus, you aren't even his sponsor, are you? Asha. What is going on? This is another really pretty panel. The pillar was destroyed by the neutral bow, but they won't believe us. What they want is just to bring the sponsor. I'm his sponsor, please speak to me. Oh, you are? First of all, the cost needed to repair the pillar using recovery magic will be... I'm sorry, he says. Have you noticed that his handwriting has gotten better as the chapters have gone on? 6045/5.70. Don't worry, I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, but I'm assuming it's an exuberant amount. Don't worry about it. You didn't do it on purpose. I don't think you'd be tempted by the power of the bow or anything, so... What I'm more worried about is the two who saw you shooting it. I'm going to buy that. No, I'm the one who's buying that. Asha, you're selling it to me, right? I will cancel the money from our bets and give you another 100,000 gold. Don't listen to him, Asha. Sell it to me for 200,000. What is this kid saying? You don't even have any money, do you? Money? I can earn it from now. Pah! Have you ever even worked before? Yes, I've worked some part-time jobs, and you, Ron? Ron has never earned money himself. Anyway, I'm the one who can afford it right away, and she is not, so sell it to me. What do you think, Asha? I'm not sure. How come? You just spent a lot of money compensating for the pillar. You are not some kind of money bag. Still, I'm not desperate for money. Well, let's do it this way, Ron Seraph. The bracelet Lise is wearing is also a god-level item. However, she doesn't have any idea of its proper usage. In the same degree, you also do not know the right usage of the bow, Ron Seraph. No, I know. Only if I just follow what Yuta did. I can't try it since I'm worried I will make another mess. Anyway, I know how to. It should be easy for you to accept my offer. Firing the bow by Mr. Ron Seraph, or using the transcendental attack by Lise using the bracelet. The one who succeeds first will win the bet. Ron Seraph, if you win, I will sell the bow for 100,000 gold. What if Lise wins? Then she may have the neutral bow, and you shall pay me 100,000 gold. Wait, don't you think that sounds a little unfair? If you don't like it, feel free to forget about... No! Come on! Let's do it! Let's do it! I already know the usage of the bow, because I saw how Yuta did it. All I need to do is to find somewhere empty and show it to Asha. This is an easy win. There's no way I will lose. What is this? Whatever the result, there is no loss for me. Why would Asa suggest something like this? Lise, yeah? Don't stay too relaxed thinking that there's nothing for you to lose. And find out how to use the bracelet, okay? I love how the way she is, it reads to me is gentle, but in the background, it's intense. Somehow, I feel like I'm going to be killed if I lose. Go to bed if you got what I'm saying. You too, Ron Seraph, it's late. Alright. We'll check it out tomorrow, okay? I'll show you that I can fire the bow. You won't be able to. It requires too much vigor. I know. There is something I need to think of alone. So let's leave other matters for later, Yuta. Flip. Immortal Ananta Revolution. You lost Asha Hero. Not quite as outstandingly intelligent as the rumors say. Oh well. No wonder why you were holding losing cards in your hands. What does it mean? Huh? I was just talking about this card game we are playing. Are you playing another one or something? Your voice sounds much too guarded towards me that it makes me sad. I am telling this to you because I couldn't just look away from this matter as the Priest of Death. Claude Yui, age 28, Priest of Death, Bryn Hollow, currently on leave, Magic rank AA. Magic ranking 2nd. You know that there is also silent magic within the Death Tribute? While it's a rare ability, it allows you to distinguish those with not much lifespan left. The problem is that you can only see it when you're close enough to that person. Is that the reason why you wanted to see me? Asha Hero, an orphan with her origin unknown who came from planet Carte. Having obtained a magic license, made an effort to use the human search system, but failed to get the permission, and went missing for 3 years after 1 year of activity. Only 20 years old, but took the lives of 29 people due to magical accidents. The actual number would have been more than this, since that's only the number revealed to the world. But the most suspicious part about you is your divine affinity. It's known to be 515, but there are people who know the truth. I've always found that part very suspicious. But now that I've seen you this close, I think I know the reason now. So, what is it that you want to say? Slide. Abandon your cards. Victory can't be held with them. Knight, victim, all of you will die. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but I feel like, this card right here is supposed to be Lee's, because she's the victim of the tragedy that occurred. The Knight, that might be, maybe it's supposed to be Yuta? I don't know. But what it seems to me saying is to abandon your group. Or everyone's going to die. Chapter 15, The Weapon of a God. End. Next chapter, Guard. To be continued. We are on episode 21. I need power. Doesn't matter if I lose my life on the way. There are many others who are ready to give up their own lives in order to make their wish come true. And what about you? What more can you give up other than your life? Anything and everything I've got. Everything? Flash! Who are we talking about here? Such words are not to be said lightly. Okay. Asha. She's grasping. Kubera. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Kubera, but who is this supposed to be? It seems that she knows Kubera. Is she who is in the picture? One Last God, Kubera, Season 2, Chapter 21, Caution. Hey Asha, how long are you gonna sleep? Let's just find out the results quick and get all over with it. Silence. Damn. Why did you say yes to selling the bow from the start? It seemed to be something important to you as well. Since the bow was Asha's choice of taking out amongst the countless number of God-class items in Risha's house, she must have known how powerful the bow is, along with how to use it from the beginning. And that can only mean... Plot. Oh, Yuta, great timing, you. Hang on. How come you were coming from the way where Lisa's room is? There's no way she'd be awake this early. black-hearted one with the mask of a sheep. Ellie went there to close her windows that were all open. The air is cold in the morning. Oh, okay. But through which way did you enter into her room? The door should be locked. Did you climb over the window? Tisk tisk. That was dangerous. We call that criminal behavior in the human realm. Anyway, since Asha's asleep, you come with me first. The neutral bow. It's you who fired it, so you should know about it the best, right? I've got to find out whether the method I saw yesterday is the correct way of handling it. So can you teach it to me? You can't. Asha, someone climbed up Lisa's window and... What is it that you want to know? Asha, someone climbed up Lisa's window. He's like, whatever. I'll tell you. Teal, last night's accident was found to be the impact of the neutral bow. There was no casualties since it was only a pillar collapsing far from a residential area. The neutral bow? But I thought nobody knew how to use it. No? That's right. But it looks that someone accidentally found out how. Really? That doesn't sound good. It's extraordinarily powerful that even we could feel it from this far. And Reach having this kind of powerful item is... But its good thing is that Reach had already sold the neutral bow. Oh, that's nice. I don't know who Reach sold it to, but I'm so pleased to imagine Reach kicking herself regretting her sale. Hey. We're mostly done, so let's go eat something. Well, your skills weren't quite satisfying, but it's not like you weren't so bad that you delayed the others or anything. I told them to leave out seafood, so don't worry about it. Get some railings built here before the opening of the temple. Okay. Lake of Reflection, beware of fall. One second. It's only that people don't know how to use it, but once they get it, there's a potential for this item to gain more value than the Staff of Agni. Without silent magic to control fire, the staff can't be handled properly. But this one doesn't seem to require silent magic, since a sorcerer like you can also use it. So holding in a similar posture doesn't seem to work. Yeah, had it been that simple, there's no way someone would have already not figured it out already. Yuta, do you have any idea of what I need to do more? Of course you wouldn't. You also used it for the first time last night. Then you should fire it again so I can observe and analyze how to fire. No, I can't. I'm afraid I might cause another accident. Well, we had no idea about its attack range yesterday, but now we can watch out for that. Everything will be okay as long as we fire it up at the sky, so it doesn't get close to the pillars. Just this time. Just show me one more time. Is this too much to ask? Well, I have no choice. I'll just do it one more time. Yay! I'll get it 100 servings of raw meat later, Yuta. Voom. As I expected, I saw it right. The name that can be seen only when the bow is drawn. He who used the bow with much stronger power, the one and true owner of the bow. Eleceed. What? As in Elise's father? I don't know if that, I forget his name, but that Lise, that's her last name. So I'm assuming that it's talking about her dad? Bustle. Lost God Kubera, Season 2, Chapter 22, Caution 2. It's all blank. Walking on and still I can't see the end. I feel somewhat empty. Oh, hello. Do you know where this place is? Is Is she defeated once again? Pardon? Even after all those trials she had gone through, she still hasn't learned anything. Poor thing. Excuse me, I have no idea what you were talking about. I personally have no feelings left or anything like that. But just watch. She is too pitiful. Ah! What the heck is she doing now? Asha! Was it a dream? But wait. Asha, what's happening here? No, she isn't moving at all. Is Asha this strong? Guess I have no other choice. Bang! Asha. She's got red. Was Asha trying to kill it? What the fuck is going on?
Look, Asha, come on. I literally praised you earlier and said that maybe something was going on and that you were getting better or warming up, and then this. This is why I say she's mysterious in literally everything. She makes literally no sense.
Asha, I'm sorry. There was no other way than to turn on the bracelet to get you off. Are you alright? Oh my, the wall. You don't need to apologize for that. Wait, did he... I'm sorry, I must have still been asleep. Hati Asvin's flare. Get dressed and come outside. She was not still asleep. There's no way. Hold on. Her eyes are open. That was intentional. Hati Asvin's flare. Get dressed and come outside. Looks like Rana's already left with the bow, so hustle if you don't want to lose the bet. Clack. So, this explains everything. This is why Asha always sleeps alone. It's a spooky somnambulism. That made her want to sleep alone. It was somnambulism, right?
Okay.
The amount of sadness I feel in just this this little segment right here, because she's laughing it off and then ha ha ha, and then the realization kicks in, and then she's probably going to just forget about it like she normally does, but it's just I don't understand it. I've said this time and time again. Asha makes no sense to me, and she's deliberately always gone out of her way to be rude to Kubera. But I don't get it. Is it because she has a connection with Kubera, and whatever happened to Kubera, like the god Kubera, and she's taking it out on Lise because of her connection? Whoosh, boom. So your memory won't seem to come back at all, right? Your name as well? No, not yet at least. Oh, this is her. How strange. You were not a half nor a magician. You were left in the woods all by yourself. Yes, I am also frustrated. All I remember is that I was attacked by surprise. By the way, what is this lake? I saw a beware of fall sign on its path. It means literally beware of fall. It's a lake with no bottom as the water is actually flowing. If you fall in, you will fall 9,050 meters. I'm afraid nobody can even find your body if you fall from here. There were guardrails alongside in the past, but they wouldn't get they would corrode very fast. So we only put up the guardrails on the days the temple's open. I see. The fall from 9,050 meters above. It pushed off from here, and even the strongest human would not survive. Much more simple and safe way to kill. Also, not as much sense of guilt on me. Halt.
I knew it. When he decides to show mercy to people,
he gets an immeasurable sense of guilt if he has to go back on that. Agni is another one. Agni showed mercy to his daughter, if I'm remembering correctly. And, in return, he shows mercy to Agni as kind of like a favor. So it's been a reoccurring theme for him. It's part of his character. Sense of guilt? For what? Is there any reason for me to feel such a thing? All we had was a small talk, and that's it. That woman is just one of the numberless human beings. It's no more than a banal story, nothing special. In comparison to Shakuntala, that woman is nothing to me. To be continued. Okay. Next. Episode 23. We've beat our target again. Are you okay? I'm fine. What happened just now? What was that? It was different from yesterday. Yesterday, as the arrow being shot, a twister formed along the path it flew. It's chaotic. But today, the arrow disappeared right away as it was shot, and a whirlwind showed up in a close distance, moreover. Its scale was much smaller than the one before. How come? Maybe you did something different this time? I'm not sure. I don't even remember how I did it both today and yesterday. And this is the reason why most magicians are irresolute to becoming sponsors. Surely there seems to be no chance for Ronsarf to have done this. At least, this blow today is within a range of repairing by using magic. If there are disasters for 2 days in a row, even I could have some struggle maintaining the sponsorship. What is this? That sounds too harsh. Why would he say that like that when he could just repair it? It's not like you'd have had any intentions of doing this. She seems to be in a bad mood. What's up with her today? One Last Guide, Kubera, Season 2, Chapter 23. I don't know. There's something going on with her. Asha didn't look too happy when she left. Did you say anything that would... Oh, is this because of what he said? Did you say anything that would make her feel bad? Not really. We just played a card game. Maybe me winning made her a little upset. Well, are you sure you didn't try to act like a fortune teller by putting some kinds of meanings into the cards? Act like a fortune teller? My fortune telling is actually pretty accurate. Oh, speaking of which, how about you playing one now? Gosh, I've been telling you this over and over, but quit doing that. Everyone feels unpleasant about it. You seeing death itself is already very much disturbing, and you never say anything nice. What's so great about knowing something good? Knowing bad things at least leads you to brace yourself. Oh, whatever. When are you going back to Rin Hollow? You weren't planning on staying here longer, right? Why can't I? Don't you remember how much I've donated? Donations have nothing to do with this. You are a priest who has your own temple to look after. Already more than 10 official letters asking me for your return. Seriously? That's weird. I thought the temple would be waiting for my return. Aren't all the letters sent by Layla? Who cares if they are all from Layla or someone else? The point is that you are a priest, yet you're just roaming around like this. Ugh. Let me ask you, do you have any kind of sense of responsibility as a magician? Can siblings be this different? Aren't you ashamed to face Ari? How suffocating. That's why I told them I didn't want to become a priest from the very beginning. Alright, let's make a deal. Nothing else is needed, only if you show me the spear and the armor, and I'll leave right away. Claude, how many times have I said this to you? Showing you those items is not a simple matter as it may seem. All the latching devices will have to be unlocked in order to show those items. And the security issues will be... Are you listening? Well, it looks like you need to keep tabs on the security of your city before you worry about the items. I'm going outside to look around. Outside? Why, Wait, Claude! Clean up the cards before you go! A madman, Mystica, immortal.
Interesting! Well, we already know that that's over in the Chaos Temple, ain't it?
Which is like right across the way. Follow me and watch your steps. Both of them are probably dead already. After all, Sura Realm is not a such place to withstand for 15 years, even for my father, who was a half, and especially for my mother, who was a quarter. But somehow I still want to believe that they are alive somewhere.
That's why. That's making more sense.
It's because she holds out the same kind of hope that he does for her parents. So it's maybe a reflection of what he thinks of Shakuntala. Even though I'm sure it will just end up being false hope. Oh, by the way, Ganharva, I think you and I are quite alike. In a way that we are both egocentric kings who could shed blood of all others for our own petty desires. You try to look all noble, but after all, you are just like me, huh? Oh, by the way, there's a reason for this lake to be called the Lake of Reflection. It's not a short distance to go across, so let me tell you a story. This is the Temple of Kali, the goddess of chaos. According to the legends, Kali had a discerning eye that sees the true nature of creation. Insight. It's not only Kali, but numerous gods had the ability of insight as well. Well, it's true that Vishnu and Kali had more exceptional insight than the others. Perhaps that could be the reason that the water of this lake... No, I cannot read in a Kermit voice. Perhaps that could be the reason that the water of this lake reflects the true nature of the subject. What? Of course, it does not reflect all the time. Plus, you cannot see the true reflection of yourself. Interesting. Even if you're lucky enough to get reflected, you need someone else to look at the reflection for you. Still, it's quite an attraction of the temple. We get crowds of visitors during the temple's opening period. Oh, wait. If you're interested, do you want me to look at... What is going on? As in, I do not want to. Okay, we are on episode 24. We have gotten pretty far today. Let me change up the music. Of course, it does not reflect all the time. Plus, you cannot see the true reflection of yourself. Even if you're lucky enough to get reflected, you need someone else to look at the reflection for you. Still, it's quite an attraction of the temple. We get crowds of visitors during the temple's opening period. Oh, wait. If you're interested, do you want me to look at? I do like this picture. One Last God, Season 2, Chapter 24, Caution. What are you doing? How foolish am I? Who cares what she sees when I'm going to kill her anyways? This is called Kubera. It is about a girl who is named after the god Kubera, and one day has her entire village decimated. Who cares what she sees when I'm going to kill her anyways? All I need to do is just shove her into the water, that's all. Are you concerned about showing something of you that should be kept as a secret? This is kinda, it's fantasy, drama, action. I would say more dark fantasy than regular fantasy. Are you concerned about showing something of you that should be kept as a secret? Well, I know that there are people who feel that way since that lake sometimes reflects some of your most embarrassing secrets. Sorry, I won't look. It's gonna be fine if I just turn back and keep on walking, right? Now is a good time to push her. Are there goblins? No, there are monsters, though. It's not your regular fantasy. It's very creative. I won't look down, so don't walk too far behind. Walk a little closer to me. If you trip over and fall when you're far behind me, I won't be able to save you. You should be the one to be careful. Walking in such a place without looking down could be dangerous. Oh, come on. I'm the priestess of this temple. I can walk across this place even if I am blindfolded. I don't think I can do it now. If my Sura form is being reflected on the water, I'm sure that she would notice it even though she is looking at the other side. There's no way she could be speaking in such calm tone if she saw it. It seems the lake didn't show my Sura form. Should I say I'm lucky for not getting caught? It's okay. There will be other chances to kill her. Alright, have fun. Stay calm, do not tremble. I saw nothing. He saw, she saw, yeah. Huh? Asha told me to get dressed quickly and come out. Where is she? I can't find Ron or Yuta either. Jeez. She's really thinking about that. I'd be thinking about that too. Gosh, quit recalling it. She already explained that she was half asleep. Whatever. Like I said, she's just gonna try and push it off. Whatever, I'm just gonna practice using the bracelet on my own. Oh, this is amazing, really. Without having a resurrection attribute. How did you use all those haughty Asvins in a row? You also used Hati Brahma a lot before when we were in the channel, right? What's more amazing is that you are young. How can you do that? This is so unfair. You can only use Hati spell basically once a day if you do not have the same birth attributes. But the number of use can be increased with practice. Okay. Well, I noticed that you also use Hati Kubera quite often when you don't even have an earth attribute to run Surf. Oh, that's right. I practice Hati Kubera a lot. I felt that using Hati Kubera along with beating is actually much more comfortable than using other magic in general. Also, there's no way anyone on our side is going to get killed from miscalculation. This magic is awesome, right, Yuta? You seem to be much closer to him now. I thought you were afraid of halves. Well, Yuta's not a half, is he? Yes, but it's much more usual to be afraid of Suras than halves. Anyhow, I'm glad. I was worried about searching for a new sponsor for Yuta, but this lightens the burden on my shoulders. What are you saying? It's you who sponsored Yuta. I have no thought of sponsoring someone forever who keeps on causing trouble. Oh, God damn it, I told you! Yuta was reluctant to do it, but I still insisted on him. If you're gonna scold him, just do it to me. If you want compensation for the reparation, I'll gladly pay. There's no need for you to pay me for that wrong serve. Whatever the case, I'm Yuta's current sponsor, so it's my duty to repair what he has done. Hey, Asha. I've been thinking this for a while, but can't you be a little nicer? Your attitude, I mean. I personally don't care much about it, but I feel bad watching Lise and Yuta. Even that attitude of mine will be missed when you can no longer see it. What are you saying? You were talking as if you were gonna die soon or something. Is she going to die soon? Abandon your cards. Victory cannot be held with them. all of you will die. No, you're wrong. Victory can still be achieved without abandoning the cards, although something else will be needed, which can take the place of those to be abandoned. To be continued. Okay. Quite a lot going on right now. We've got Asha and whatever the heck's going on with her. The stuff going on. Ron seems to be catching on, well, has caught up a lot with her attitude. But I'm just so glad there was a character that actually called her out on it. With your attitude. He is all of us. He is us, the readers. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there for the night. If you guys are watching here on Twitch and you like what you see, please follow me. If you watch us later on YouTube, like and subscribe. And I will see you guys all Sunday for Tower of God. Bye-bye!